actual research, probably a systematic research on migration started by our first Kerala migration survey in 1998. I think we are very proud of that. If you look at a lot of old Malayalam movies, migrants were treated like jokers. 𝗂𝗵𝗲 will say that everybody asks you a question, you say there was darkness, there is no light. Let there be light. The let there be light is our survey. I just imagine myself, if I close my eyes, suppose there would have been no Gulf migration, what would have happened to Kerala?
Yeah.
I don't know what would have happened to Kerala. I can't imagine. In fact, Kerala model somehow, I feel that they never put migration inside the model. The Kerala model of development, you look at it, they talk about education and health. Migration are vanditilla. Government in Kerala probably poor, but the people are rich. Government la paisa la parayana, alkarda undu paisa. Choichenga alkarda tharam. The housing market in London will be decided by the housing market situation in Pathanamthitta. 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗂𝗃𝗃 came down from the World Bank and settled in Trivandrum. We used to discuss many times because he was a visiting professor to Center for Development Studies. I was a full-time faculty there. And once he told me that, I started my career when I was very young. When I was 30s, I did a study on migrants in Bombay in IAPS. Okay. Now I am 75. And my last study should be migration. And I can't do it alone. Can you join me? This is what the 𝗂𝗵𝗃 asked me 25 years back. I said yes. The rest is history. The rest is history because after I joined with him, I used to feed him with all the relevant data, survey, funding, everything to see that we have done the first migration survey in 1998. And 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗃 was the Chief Minister of Kerala at the time. NARCA was just set up around that period, 1987. And when we started the survey, we were not ready to get funds because there was not much money available for migration studies. Because migration was not interested. In fact, if you look at a lot of old Malayalam movies, migrants were treated like jokers. Yeah. So migration was not that, people go and make some money from Malabar. It's okay. But, they are not very serious. Research was going on. Everybody will know there is some migration. But actual research, probably a systematic research on migration started by our first Kerala migration survey in 1998. I think we are very proud of that. That was the benchmark. And in fact, when we did the survey, we used to tell, whenever we go for a meeting in 1998, 𝗂𝗵𝗃𝗃 was 76, so I will go and present the finding. 𝗂𝗵𝗃 will say that everybody asks you a question, you say there was darkness, there is no light. Let there be light. Okay. The let there be light is our survey. Okay. Nothing was there. Now you have some numbers to talk about. I think that is where we started and we continued to do this survey every 5 years. I think that is a big, great achievement. I think 𝗂𝗵𝗃𝗃 was there still when I started planning my survey in 2022. He passed away. But the celebrating of this silver jubilee of this Kerala migration survey, he was not with us, but he helped me till the 2023 to redesign the sample size. From 15,000 household in 1998 we started up to 2023, we had increased to 20,000 household. 20,000 വീട്ടിൽ നമ്മൾ പോയി സ്റ്റഡി നടത്താം. And this is probably the biggest survey ever conducted in Kerala since Kerala formed as a state in 1956. So I think when we started off in 1998, and as I said earlier, we want to do that every 5 years, but we have completed now 9 rounds of survey, 9 rounds. And probably this is also one of the uninterrupted migration survey every 5 years in the last 25 years globally in the world. So I don't think any other place in the world there is a survey which was able to sustain for 25 years. Okay. I think that itself be a great advantage for us. And if you look at the finding, I just imagine myself, if I close my eyes, suppose there would have been no Gulf migration, what would have happened to Kerala?
Yeah.
I don't know what would have happened to Kerala. I can't imagine. The houses, so many changes. Because I always believe migration first will affect individual. Yeah. somebody goes to from இப்போ மலபார்லேருந்து இப்போ மலப்புரத்துலேருந்து ஒரு ஆள் துபாய்க்கு போய் ஃபஸ்ட்டு he will eat well, he feed himself, കുറച്ച് ചതെല്ലാം വയ്ക്കാം, 3 നേരം சாப்பாடு കിട്ടണമല്ലോ, നല്ല சாப்பாடு. First he improves, then he send money, family started eating well, they will have more mutton, പിള്ളേർ പഠിക്കാൻ പോവും, ഇംഗ്ലീഷ് മീഡിയം സ്കൂൾ പോവും, അച്ഛനക്ക് ആസ്പത്രിയെങ്കിൽ ഗവൺമെൻറ് ആസ്പത്രി പോവില്ല, പ്രൈവറ്റ് ആസ്പത്രി പോവും. അപ്പോൾ ഫസ്റ്റ് അവനുடைய ഒരു ബെനിഫിറ്റ്സ് ഇറ്റ് ഗോസ് ടു ഹിസ് ഫാമിലി, ദെൻ ഇറ്റ് ഗോസ് ടു ഹിസ് കമ്മ്യൂണിറ്റി. പറയും ചേട്ടാ അവിടെ ഒരു വില ഉണ്ട്, അനിയാ വാ അവിടെ, ചിത്തപ്പ. സോ അവർ ഒരു ദെൻ ഇറ്റ് അഫക്ട് ദ കമ്മ്യൂണിറ്റി. ഫസ്റ്റ് ഇൻഡിവിജ്വൽ, ദെൻ അവനുடைய ഇമ്മീഡിയറ്റ് ഫാമിലി, അച്ഛൻ അമ്മ സിസ്റ്റർ, കല്യാണം, ഭയങ്കര പൈസ വിളിച്ച് അവിടെ അവർ കൊടുത്ത് കല്യാണം കഴിക്കാം. ദെൻ ആ കമ്മ്യൂണിറ്റി, ദെൻ എക്കോണമി, അവിടെ പുതിയ ബാങ്ക് വരാം, അവിടെ എങ്ങനെ പൈസ പറയണമല്ലോ, അവിടെ പുതിയ ബാങ്ക് വരാം, പുതിയ ആൾക്കാർ അവിടെ എത്താം. ദെൻ ദ ഹോൾ കേരള വിൽ ചേഞ്ച്. ഇപ്പോൾ ഇത് ഐ ആൾവേസ് സേ ലൈക്ക് ഒരു നല്ല ഒരു തെളിഞ്ഞ വെള്ളമുണ്ട് ഒരിടത്തിൽ, നിങ്ങളവിടെ ഒരു കല്ല് എടുത്തിട്ടെങ്കിൽ അത് റൗണ്ട് അടിക്കും, ഇറ്റ്സ് കോൾഡ് റിപ്പിൾസ്. അതുപോലെയാണ് മൈഗ്രേഷൻ, ഇറ്റ് വിൽ നോട്ട് എൻഡ് വിത്ത് യു. ഇപ്പോൾ നിങ്ങൾ മലബാറിലിருந்து ഒരു ആൾ പോയെങ്കിൽ നോട്ട് എൻഡ് വിത്ത് ഹിം, അവൻ മൂലം ഒരു 10 ആൾക്കാർ അവിടെ ദുബായ് പോവും, ഖത്താർ പോവും, ബഹ്റൈൻ പോവും. അതാണ് ഒരു വലിയ കമ്മ്യൂണിറ്റി. ഇപ്പോൾ 1980s നമ്മൾ സംസാരിക്കുമ്പോൾ there were only 1 million മലയാളീസ് ഇൻ ദ ഗൾഫ്, ഇന്ന് 2.2 million. അപ്പോൾ റിട്ടേൺ മൈഗ്രൻ്റ് അനദർ 1.7 million. അപ്പോൾ 4 to 5 million മലയാളീസ് ആർ എയ്തർ ഹിയർ നാർ ദർ, ഫ്ലോട്ടിംഗ് മലയാളീസ്. ഈ കാട് കാണുമ്പോൾ പോകില്ല, ഇത് നമ്മളുടെ ഒരു ഇതുണ്ടല്ലോ, തിരൈകടൽ ഓടിയും ദ്രവ്യം തേട്, എല്ലാം കടൽ കളഞ്ഞ് പോയാണല്ലോ. അപ്പോൾ ഫണ്ട് വന്നിട്ടുണ്ട്. അത് നോട്ട് ഓൺലി ദ മലബാർ, യു ലുക്ക് അറ്റ് കാലിക്കറ്റ്, നിങ്ങൾ കാലിക്കറ്റ് മാപ്പ് എടുത്ത് നോക്ക്, 1998, ഇപ്പം കാലിക്കറ്റ് മാപ്പ് എടു, കാലിക്കറ്റ് ഈസ് ചേഞ്ച്ഡ്. നോർത്ത് കേരള, പെസലി, കണ്ണൂർ, കാസർഗോഡ്, മലപ്പുറം, there would have been no migration. I don't know where would have been Muslims. Now even Muslims can buy MLAs. They have money. They may not be able to get votes. They can buy MLAs. Because that is if you want to buy MLA to rule the government, they can buy. They have money. Am I right? So I think very, very important, there is a very much remittances. In fact, Kerala model somehow, I feel that they never put migration inside the model. A Kerala model of development, you look at it, they talk about education and health. മൈഗ്രേഷൻ അവിടെ വന്നിട്ടില്ല, ആ മോഡലിൽ ഒന്നും വന്നിട്ടില്ല. ദ UN കേരള മോഡൽ പറഞ്ഞിട്ട് അതിൽ മൈഗ്രേഷനെ പറ്റി അവർ സംസാരിക്കുകയില്ല. ഇഫ് യു ആസ്ക് ദം വൈ യു ആർ നോട്ട് പുട്ട്, ദർ വാസ് നോ ഡേറ്റ. ബട്ട് മൈഗ്രേഷൻ പ്ലേഡ് എ മേജർ റോൾ ഇൻ കേരള എക്കോണമി. ദാറ്റ്സ് വൈ കേരള ഇൻ 1970s അവിടെ നിന്ന് 4 ട്രെയിൻ പോകും, തിരുവനന്തപുരം മുംബൈ, തിരുവനന്തപുരം ഡൽഹി, തിരുവനന്തപുരം ബാംഗ്ലൂർ, തിരുവനന്തപുരം ചെന്നൈ. ഇതാണ് 4 ട്രെയിൻസാണ് മലയാളീസ് യൂസ് ടു ഗോ. That's why still even today Chennai, Bangalore, Mumbai, Delhi lot of Malayalis there who went in 60s 70s. അവിടെ നിന്ന് ഒരു പൈസ അനുഭവം. That's why Kerala is called money order economy. അതാണ് പഴയ കഥ, മണി ഓർഡർ എക്കോണമി. നമ്മളെ അപ്പൂപ്പന്മാരുടെ കഥ, മണി ഓർഡർ. അവിടെ നിന്ന് പൈസ വന്നാൽ ഇവിടെ ചാപ്പാട് കിട്ടും, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഇല്ല. ഇപ്പം ആ മണി ഓർഡർ പോയി പണം വെളിയത് പറയാണ്, റെമിറ്റൻസ് എക്കോണമി. സോ എക്കോണമി വിത്തൗട്ട് റെമിറ്റൻസ് there is no economy there. Because remittances is equivalent to 1/4 of the Kerala state income. 1/4 of the Kerala state income. It's too heavy. Last year we received 200,000 crores money coming from outside to Kerala. 200,000 crores. അത് എവിടെ പോകുന്ന ആർക്കും അറിഞ്ഞൂടാ. That's why probably government in Kerala probably poor, but the people are rich. ഗവൺമെൻറ്റിലെ പൈസ എല്ലാം പറയണം, ആൾക്കാരുടെ ഉണ്ട് പൈസ, ചോദിച്ചെങ്കിൽ ആൾക്കാർ തരാം. ഗവൺമെൻറ് ചോദിച്ചാൽ മതി, കുറച്ച് പൈസ അനുഭവിക്കുന്ന ചെക്ക് തട്ടിവിടാം സാറേ. സോ ഗവൺമെൻറ് ഈസ് പ്രോബ്ലി പുവർ, ബട്ട് ദ പീപ്പിൾ ആർ റിച്ച് താങ്ക്സ് ടു മൈഗ്രേഷൻ. സോ മൈഗ്രേഷൻ ഈസ് ഗോയിങ് ടു ബി ദ വെരി, വെരി സീരിയസ് ഇഷ്യൂ. ആൻഡ് വാട്ട് ഈസ് ഹാപ്പനിങ് നൗ ദാറ്റ് ഓവർ എ പീരിയഡ് ഓഫ് ടൈം we have country state, the region like Abu Dhabi, Dubai, Qatar, Bahrain, probably you have more Malayalis than the local population.
Native population.
There may be more Malayalis than Qataris. There may be more Malayalis than UAE citizens, Emiratis. So I think this is going to be a very big trend, and you can see the development. Look at Malappuram. Malappuram literacy rate was much, much low.
Yeah.
You look at that now.
Now, yeah.
How many schools?
Yeah.
You have North Kerala has better medical facilities,
Yes.
better facilities. And when I came to Kerala, forget about anybody, when I came to Kerala, there was only one airport,
Yeah.
𝗃𝗏 Airport. 𝗬𝗵𝗲 was not existed.
Yeah.
Lot of 𝗬𝗵𝗲 model medical care is available throughout Kerala now. Medicity, this city, that city, all is a collaboration of the international remittances, because people think there is a purchasing power. People will go to 𝗬𝗵𝗲. Why they don't go to government? Because better facility, because they have money. Better facility is there, but you have to have a purchasing power to buy the money. See, it's a good hospital. You want to go, you need money. The money is available, that 𝗬𝗵𝗲 knows. That's why they are expanding to different locations. Am I right? So education, health, there is a big development through the migration. And when I came here, only one airport. Now you see, you have Kochi came, Calicut came, Kannur came. And if the central government allows Kerala, there will be airport in every district. They are not allowing. Officially, you are not allowed to have no more airport in Kerala. Otherwise, there will be a flight from Pathanamthitta to Dubai.
Dubai, yeah.
We are not allowing. So, that means the migration has changed the landscape of even the air travel. I think there are 2-3 trends are coming up. One is that if you go to Gulf, especially Malabar region, they have to come back.
Yeah, okay.
അവിടെ താമസിക്കാൻ പറ്റില്ല, അവിടെ ഒരു PR-ഓ ഇല്ല മറ്റൊന്നും കിട്ടില്ല. So that's the end of your story. You go there, work there, make some money, come here, construct a house, that's it. The dream is over. But then there are people who went to the Gulf as a skilled migrant, their children were born there. So they will not come to Kerala.
Yeah.
So what is happening, if you look at it theoretically, two things are happening. In 1960s, Malayalis were studied in Kerala, then they traveled to Chennai, Mumbai, Bangalore to work, not to study. Next stage was, people went to study Mumbai, Delhi. You go to any colleges in Chennai, Malayalis will be there. That's the second trend. Now, people are leaving outside the country to even study, not within the country. So the migration transition is very fast in Kerala. Studied, went to work. Then studied outside Kerala, went outside. Now studying outside, then you never come. So I think this is going to be Kerala is going to end up in what we call like a trap. You can't come out now.
Okay.
It's like you are addicted to migration.
Okay. Addicted to.
You are addict. Like without a drink, I can't survive. Without a smoke, I can't move. So the families, societies, communities in Kerala became like everybody, we meet anybody in the school, what is your plan? Dubai pono. If you ask anybody, what is your plan? I want to study MA outside. Outside going has become a very important dimension in the people's life. Reasons the society has changed. And an average Malayali mothers used to have 6 to 8 children. Malabarla vittu 8 alkar undayirundallo oru kalathila. Even Muslims have less number of children. You go to North Kerala now, everybody has 2 children. In fact, people feel shy to say, I have 3 children. So this number of children coming down in Kerala has changed what I call the emergence of new middle class. In new middle class, they have money. They want to invest their money on their son or daughter, go abroad, study, don't come back. This is a new trend which has shown very clearly in the Kerala Migration Survey 2023. In addition to that, because when they go and work, the money comes here. Now when they go and study, we are sending money. So 50,000 crores are leaving Kerala for UK, Canada, Australia for fees in the university.
50,000 crores.
50,000 crores.
Every year from Kerala.
Every year from Kerala. It's an estimate. It may be more, it may be less. It's a number. Idea. It may not be, it's not a correct number, just number. But the point is, money is going out. The problem is, when the worker goes, the money will come. You spend 50,000 crores, you are not going to get anything. This fellow will study there, live there, and then later he will come and sell his father's house after the father's death. He will take the money again. The housing market in London will be decided by the housing market situation in Pathanamthitta. Pathanamthitta വീട് വിറ്റിട്ടാണ് പുള്ളി ലണ്ടനിലെ വീട് വാങ്ങണം. അപ്പോൾ പത്തനംതിട്ട വീട് വിൽക്കാൻ പറ്റില്ലെങ്കിൽ ലണ്ടനിലെ വീട് വാങ്ങാൻ പറ്റില്ല. അപ്പോൾ പത്തനംതിട്ട ലേബർ മാർക്കറ്റ് ഹൗസിംഗ് മാർക്കറ്റ് ഇസ് ഡിസൈഡഡ് ബൈ ദ ലണ്ടൻ മാർക്കറ്റ്, ന്യൂയോർക്ക് മാർക്കറ്റ്. ബിക്കോസ് മലയാളീസ് ന്യൂയോർക്കിലെ വീട് വാങ്ങണമെങ്കിൽ ഇവിടെയുള്ള അവൻ്റെ വീട് വിൽക്കണം, കൊച്ചിനിലെയോ കോട്ടയത്തിലെയോ വിൽക്കണം വീട് വിറ്റാലേ അവിടെ വാങ്ങാൻ പറ്റും. അപ്പോൾ the housing market in New York is decided by the market in നിരണം. നിരണത്തിലെ വീട് വിറ്റാലേ അവിടെ പോകാൻ പറ്റും. അപ്പോൾ നിരണത്തിൻ്റെ ഡിറ്റർമിനേഷൻ വിൽ ഡിസൈഡ് ദ ഹൗസ് ഇൻ. ഇപ്പോൾ നിരണത്തിൽ നല്ല വിലയ്ക്ക് കിട്ടിയെങ്കിൽ അവൻ നല്ല വീട് വാങ്ങാൻ പറ്റും അവിടെ ന്യൂയോർക്കിൽ, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ കൊച്ചു വീട്. So we are deciding the future housing market in other countries. ഇവിടെ വീട് പൂട്ടി കിടക്കാണമല്ലോ, ഇഷ്ടംപോലെ വീട് ലാക്ക് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ടല്ലോ. അതെല്ലാം വിത്ത് കുറച്ച് നാളെ എല്ലാം തട്ടിപ്പറക്കി ഇവിടുന്ന് കൊണ്ടുപോകും. ലാൻഡ് വിൽ ബി ഹിയർ, money will go. Then Kerala will become what we call them a house with more elderly people and house with more internal migration. Lot of people will come from other states because we need people. That's why I call them these internal migrants, I call them replacement migration. Replacement means Kerala plumber will be in Dubai. നമുക്ക് പ്ലംബർ വേണോ, എവിടെ നിന്ന് വേണം? ഹി വിൽ കം ഫ്രം ഒറീസ. നമ്മൾ ഇലക്ട്രീഷ്യൻ വിൽ ബി ഇൻ ദുബായ്. നമുക്ക് ഇലക്ട്രീഷ്യൻ വേണോ, ഹി വിൽ കം ഫ്രം വെസ്റ്റ് ബംഗാൾ. ഇപ്പോൾ ലോക കേരള സഭ, ദിസ് ഈസ് based on the migration studies, because they know that lot of people, because you say Malayali, but Malayalis they are not only in Kerala, they are everywhere. That's why ലോക കേരള സഭ. സോ നിങ്ങൾ ബോർഡറിൽ മലയാളിയെ കേരള ബോർഡറിൽ നിർത്താൻ പറ്റില്ല. ദേ ആർ ബോർഡർലെസ് പീപ്പിൾ. അപ്പോൾ അവർക്ക് വേണ്ടിയാണ് ഈ സഭ. അപ്പോൾ അത് എപ്പടി വന്നത്? ബിക്കോസ് അവർ ഡേറ്റ സേസ്, മൈ ഡേറ്റ സേസ് നൗ 5 million Malayalis are settled outside the country. How do they represent? They cannot contest election. They can come here. They can come and see a grandchild, or they have, oh, this is where my grandfather was born. They can come and tell. But that link, that is where the ലോക കേരള സഭ. അതുപോലെ ഇഷ്ടം പോലെ ഇപ്പോൾ നാർക്ക ഡെവലപ്മെൻറ്റ്, റിട്ടേൺ മൈഗ്രേഷൻ പോളിസി, വെൽഫെയർ ഫണ്ട് ബോർഡ്, they have taken up many policies based on the Kerala migrant survey results. I see return migration problem is little more complicated than what we think. One of the problem is that what the return migrant wants, we don't know. First thing is, I think it is best for you, but it is not best for you. I order coffee and give it to you, but you want tea. So if I order coffee, you may take, or you may little bit sip and leave it and go. If you have been tea, you would have taken full tea. So what the return migrants wants, we don't know. That is one category. Second thing, return migrants have different skills. 8ാം ക്ലാസ് പഠിച്ച പിള്ളേരുണ്ട്, 10 ഉണ്ട്, 12 ഉണ്ട്, വീട്ടുവേലയ്ക്ക് പോകുന്ന ആൾക്കാരുണ്ട്. ഹൗ ഡു യൂട്ടിലൈസ് ദം? അവർക്കും അറിഞ്ഞൂടാ, നമുക്ക് അറിഞ്ഞൂടാ. ഒരു അച്ഛനെ പറഞ്ഞു, നമ്മൾ ഐ വെൻ ടു ഡു എ സ്മാൾ സ്റ്റഡി ഇൻ എ കോസ്റ്റൽ ഏരിയ. അപ്പോൾ ദ ഫാദർ വാസ് എ ഫിഷർമാൻ, ഈ വെൻ ടു ഗൾഫ്. അത് കളഞ്ഞിട്ട് പുള്ളി വന്നിട്ട് മീൻ പിടിക്കാൻ പോകണമെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു. അപ്പോൾ മകൻ പറഞ്ഞു, അച്ഛാ ഗൾഫ് പോയിട്ട് നിങ്ങൾ മീൻ പിടിക്കാൻ തിരിച്ച് പോയാണ്? അയ്യേ പോകാൻ പാടില്ല. ഇപ്പോൾ പുള്ളിയോടെ ഉட்காந்து കടൽ നോക്കിയിട്ട് இருக்கும். See, that's it. Now, if your son is not allowing you to go and work to sea, then what you will do? You can't go. I think അതുപോലെ കുറച്ച് ഇഷ്യൂസ് ഉണ്ട്. Climate change is going to have lot of implications for Kerala. I think we don't know much about that. I think we learned some lessons from the 2018 floods. I think 18 floods is I would put trailer for the movie. Because what you see trailer is for 3 minutes, but the movie will be 3 hours. And trailer cannot tell you what the full movie looks like. You will see only 1 minute. So I think both the Kerala floods and the recent Wayanad landslide, it is an indication of we are sitting in some hot belt. We don't know much. We don't know how the lands are being used in Kerala. The land used to be near the sea. Now it's all taken over by big people and constructing big things. Because you are close to the sea, the land will be very costly. Now the sea comes, you are running now. Earlier you told the sea, go, you went there. Now it is coming, I am coming. When sea is coming, you can't stop anything. Am I right? So I think the land use pattern, all things are changing. And especially after 2018 floods, there are areas where the land used to be very costly, near the backwater. Now that houses are sale, nobody want to buy the land. And many people told me the flood will come every 100 years. But sir, they told every 100 years, maybe it will come after 10 years, we don't know.
I don't know. Yeah.
Now, anytime rain comes, they said, we are worried. Oh, land will rise. See, that fear is there. And that psychological fear of the people who are directly affected by flood, it is in their mind still. So I think, so it is happening. And the Kerala Migration Survey, we asked one question. Do you think this climate will affect you, your households? This we asked like a general question to all the 20,000 households, all members, especially the cut-off household. And they said the highest people felt that climate will affect them is from Alappuzha.
Okay.
I don't know why it is. We have no idea. We have not done studies on that. Why, no idea. But I think Alappuzha has emerged. Maybe the coastal belt. We also have a lot of coastal area like Orissa. Yeah. Recently, I went to Orissa. They said it is called, this village is called Tsunami Ready Village.
That is 𝗃𝗵𝗲.
Near 𝗃𝗵𝗲. Tsunami Ready Village. I think Tsunami Ready means we know it's ready. Why you are staying there? No, sir. Tsunami ready. Tsunami comes, we will run.
Okay.
But I think Kerala has to look at it, the climate change, much more seriously on the land use pattern, because now after the floods and also after the landslide, I think the density patterns, settlement pattern, the price coming down in some highland area, now it will go to lowland area, the price will go up. And similarly, near to the sea, price was very high. Now the price is coming down. So automatically, people who are selling the house, they are not able to buy a house. Yeah. Because the money what they invested earlier, they are not getting even half of the money right now. The real estate is completely gone after the floods, in one sense. Some localities where it used to be a high price, where people say, you are very close to the mountain, you are very close. All this now people are afraid. Because it's also a costly affair. You are investing 2 crores to get a house, and suddenly water comes in or the building is a little bit, collapsing. We are in a very, very deep trouble now. You should look at it. Kerala demography is going to be a new era now. Because, as I said earlier, an average woman used to produce 6 to 9 children. And Kerala used to have 600,000 live births 20 years back. Last year, we had less than 300,000 live births. That means the birth has come down. It's like a rare commodity to see a new baby. We have more grandparents than grandchildren.
Okay.
More grandparents. But there is no grandchildren. The age structure is completely, like a ulta.
Okay.
Ulta. Now, what is going to happen if there would have been no migration from other states? Kerala would have been long time back. Kerala state would have been negative growth rate. We call them depopulation. Because these people are coming and filling the place.
Okay.
You are adjusting.
Okay.
I think it will continue for some time, but I am expecting by 2040 probably. Kerala will have a negative population growth, maybe the first state in India.
Okay.
So negative growth rate means your total population will not go beyond 40 million. That's it. Okay. Somebody will say, you cannot grow. You will be like this now.
Okay.
So it can be decline of the path. Your total population will be lower. Every year you will be getting lower. That is expected by 2040. And that time, how the Kerala will look like, I don't know. We have to imagine that, because nothing we can talk about that, because there will be less children. Yeah. We are not preparing well for the elderly care in Kerala. In fact, I was talking to one of my friends. Assuming you have your old father lives with you. Yeah. He is, not bedridden. He sits in the house, but he needs some help. You have to give them medicine on time. You have to give your food on time. And you all going away with your family for a week. And you are looking for a place where you can put your father for 5 days, somebody to look after him. Do you have any place in Kerala? You don't have. You cannot leave your father for a week. I am going for a tour. I will come back, keep my father. This is his medicine, this is his thing. Important, you call the doctor, I am leaving him. And there is a place you drop him, and they charge you even 2,000 per day, 3,000, 5,000. No problem, you are ready to pay money. Do you have the facility available here? Simple question. Answer is? No. Suppose you have a dog. You are away, you can leave the dog for 2 days. Or no, biscuit. This is the reality. We are not preparing to take care of our older generation. They built the Kerala, but they will be the worst sufferer on this wind. Earlier, all the coconut pluckers in Kerala were Malayalis.
Malayalis, yeah.
Now, all the coconut pluckers are Orias. Suppose they not started coming, you will buy a machine. It will go up and build the coconut and come down. That's why somebody told me, sir, your fan is repaired. You cannot get an electrician to repair your fan. Better order a new fan. Anybody now you will get, suppose your fan is not working. Can you get an electrician to repair your fan? No. Nobody available. If you order a new fan, somebody will come and fix it up. So automatically you will find new way of plucking coconut trees. The labor market will change. So many things will change. Like you used to cook every day. Now you don't cook every day. You have a refrigerator. Am I right? Earlier you go out and eat, you don't go out. Now you order the food, it comes. So there are so many things are changing. Am I right? So next 10 years, what we will do, I don't know. Maybe morning when you get up, there may be a small report will be there saying that good morning dad, good morning mummy. We don't know. You see, migration politics will continue. Especially right-wing politics will continue. You can talk about even America. They said America first by Donald Trump. What it means is America is for Americans.
Yeah.
This is what we are telling. And some of the states in our own country, they are taking the reserve for the locals.
Yeah.
So I think it will come up. But that migration will not stop. Nobody can stop anyone to go to America by the President of America.
Yeah.
It's all short-term politics. But it will have implication for short time. Now COVID came.
Yeah.
We are all stuck, migration. Now we are back to normal. We had global crisis, 2008. So migrants will bounce back. They will bounce back. The politicians are short time. They have only 5 years or 3 years. But migration is a long history. 100 years of history in Kerala.
Yeah.
Is migration stopped? No. Maybe there is nobody there, somebody will go. Because if you go to Malappuram and Malabar area, you have 3 generations of migrants going to Gulf. I met one boy, he said, my grandfather was in the Gulf. My father was in Dubai. Now I am going to Kuwait. So 3 generations of the migrants going to Gulf. Can any policy can stop that in the Gulf? Sorry, it will take long time. When I went to Dubai in 2000, the Dubai government told me we have a demographic imbalance. This is the word they used. Imbalance means we have less people, they have more people.
People, yeah.
This is in 2002. Now we are 24. Still the same thing continues. They could not replace people. They can replace with Indians with Bangladeshis or Pakistanis or Israelis. But dependent on migration is still continues in Dubai. If all migrants leave Dubai, there is no Dubai.
There is no Dubai, yeah.
And this is not true only for Dubai. It is true for Mumbai, Chennai.
Yeah.
So any big cities in the world, the migrant decided to leave the city, there is no city. It is true in Trivandrum, in Kochi. Kochi people say, who are not from Kochi, please leave. Where is Kochi? There is no Kochi. So migrants will be part and parcel of any economy. You can do some policies. It will have a small short-term effect. But long-term, migrants will win. That is some change compared to the earlier unskilled migrant. For example, the people who left Kerala, 38% of them are graduates now among the males. Among the females, it is 74%. So people have the profile has changed 25 years from now. And also economy, I said, economy is completely changed. Household with, car, so many things. You can see, look at the assets. That's why I was telling, if you walk around from Trivandrum to Kasaragod, if you see a very big house, stop there and talk to the person. He said, this house, how did you construct this house? Sir, my grandfather was in Sri Lanka. Any big house, there will be a link to migration. Any big house in Kerala. But this is a hard-earned white money.
Yeah.
You also find a big house, it is a corrupted man in Kerala.
Okay, yeah.
It's a black money.
Black money,
So black money also, they built a big house. This is a God-earned, I call them blood money.
Okay.
They are suffering in the 50 degrees city in the Gulf, sending money and building a big house. I think that is that is the reality. The housing market in Kerala is boosted by the migration trend. Otherwise, everybody migration want to buy a house. And the apartments you go and see, 1 crore, 2 crore, who is buying? Yeah. So you can't buy with an ordinary salary here, am I right? Yeah. Even an IAS officer cannot buy 2 apartments, am I right, in his lifetime. If he buys, then he has to be a corrupted man, that's it. Either you are corrupted or you are migration. But migration money is a white, this is a black, that's all. That's the difference between that. And finally, I also want to tell something we should worry much is the emotions of migration.
Okay, yeah.
This is something now I started talking to people because migration brings money, very good for Kerala. But today you have 1 million married women in Kerala whose husbands are not in Kerala.
Okay.
What will be the social implications of these 1 million women? Some of them are just married, some of them had 1 child, 2 child, just expecting a baby, children studying 10th standard. You can imagine the different age group of the women. Then 2 million children are today growing with only father. Single parent. Mother, and some children are staying with only grandparents. അച്ഛനമ്മയും വെളിയെ പോയി പൈസ ഉണ്ടാക്കാൻ ദുബായി പോയി. Grandparents, some are even in the boarding school. 8 വയസ്സിലെ ബോർഡിംഗ് സ്കൂളിൽ പഠിക്കുന്ന പിള്ളേരുണ്ട്. And finally elderly. You have lot of houses, you have only old people. I think 25% household is headed by women now in Kerala. 1 out of 4 household is headed by women. And children, as I said earlier, children growing with only mother. And then elderly living alone. In fact, one of the old lady in South Kerala told me, if I will die, I will be in the mobile mortuary for 4 days because my son has to come from Canada. She is dreaming about the mobile mortuary. This is Kerala's story. Migration story, not the Kerala story. Kerala story was different. People used to talk about Kerala story in a different way. And the movie also made some money. But we are talking about migration story. Kerala migration story is a real story. Because these women, children, and the older parents here, they never migrate. They are here. They are affected by somebody's migration. I don't go. There is a war in Gulf. The women will get fever. Why? അയ്യോ സാറേ അവിടെ അടി നടക്കുകയാണ്, ഹസ്ബൻഡ് അവിടെ ഉണ്ട്, എന്നെ നടക്കും അറിഞ്ഞൂടാ, പേടിച്ചിവിടെ ഇരിക്കുകയാണ്. ഇവരിവിടെയാണ്, നമ്മുടെ നാട്ടിലാണ്, ഒരു കുഴപ്പമില്ല. അവിടെ ഒരു അടി നടക്കെങ്കിൽ ഇവർക്കെല്ലാം പേടിച്ച് അയ്യോ ചേട്ടാ വാ നീ പോകണ്ട പറയാം. ചേട്ടൻ എന്താ പറവ്, ചേട്ടാ ഒന്നും ഇവിടെ അല്ല, പോയിക്കോ. This is the reality. Am I right? Sorry, implication can be, we can have a lot of new episodes. It is not yet. Because like I was telling, 25 years working on the Kerala migration, I can give, story to at least 100 movies.
Okay.
You can make at least 100 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗃 movies. Not just one movie, because I have stories, I have gone to Gulf, each story can be a movie. Not just the people who migrate, even who left behind, like the women who said about mortuary. Because the husband is not there, there is no baby anyway, am I right? He's not there, he's not there. There is no other ways. So there is a lot of issues are there. We are putting all under the carpet. I think we should study migration beyond money. Still we are talking about money. Because when you go to the house, husband will like, paisa kattana. But are you missing your husband? നമ്മൾ ചോദിക്കണില്ല. കേട്ടാ വെളിയെ ഉണ്ട്, കണ്ട മകൻ ഇംഗ്ലീഷ് മീഡിയത്തിൽ പഠിക്കുകയാണ്, കണ്ട അവളുടെ ജാട നമ്മൾ പറയുമല്ലോ. Because we never talk about the money. അതെല്ലാം outside ലുക്കാണ്. But actually inside the heart, there is a mental health issue which we should look at it. You see, like the climate change, we are also sitting on the hot belt, on the impact on these families. Because there is no real family now. There is a transnational families. Husband ഇവിടെ, വൈഫ് അവിടെ, ഇവിടെ പിള്ളേർ അവിടെ. See, like there is no that ആ പഴയ കാലത്ത് ഫാമിലി, ഒരു if you look at Kerala family, പഴയ തറവാട് അതുപോലെ ഇപ്പോൾ ഇല്ലല്ലോ. The family is completely changed. Partly due to migration. There are many other factors. Migration and family change is something which we have to look at it. It's a very long story to study.